Okay, this particular guitar has a pick guard. So when it comes to pick guard prep, whether it be a small Les Paul type or whatever, they're all made of plastic these days. This is the one for this guitar. Is there like that, you see? To prep this, where it's plastic, again, scuff it all up with 600 wet and dry paper until it loses its shine. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's all matte. There's no glossy shine to that left whatsoever, and it doesn't feel as smooth to the touch. So yeah, scuff it all up nicely with 600 wet and dry. Be careful, especially at the edges, because it is plastic. If, like on this scratch plate, it's got some harsh edges on it, you know, it's not smooth, it's just got a harsh edge on it. If you go in there too hard with your wet and dry, then you're going to smooth that off, obviously, and you don't want to do that. You want to keep the scratch plate the same shape as it was, so just take care, be careful. Once you've scuffed it up, plastic primer. So with the guitar you scuff it and then it's base coat seal of white, but with this, of course, the water-based paint would just come off of plastic. So I use some of that, just a rattle can from Halfords, which if you're watching in the States and you don't know, that's just a regular automotive accessories shop that we have over in the UK. They sell all types of rattle can paints and that sort of thing, but yeah, plastic primer. Use the same spray method as I showed you with the guitar, so light coats. Don't try and get total coverage out of one coat, keep it light, do 3 or 4 coats. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, there we have my scratch plate. I stuck it on a bit of board just so I can spray it without getting it all over my hands. That was 3 coats of that plastic primer, and it's completely covered. Don't forget the sides. Yeah, 1 light coat, brought it in here, got it under the heat gun, heat set it so it was dry. 2nd coat, bring it back in, heat set, and then 3rd coat, and on the 3rd coat you've got total coverage. Watch out for hairs, obviously. That was alright, I didn't leave a mark. Sometimes you get hairs in the surface that get stuck in there. Just rub them out with your finger, and if you're lucky it doesn't leave a mark, and I'm lucky. So now we've done that, we've heat set it, we can go in with the Auto Air base coat seal of white, because that will stick to the plastic primer, that's okay. Important safety tip though, when you're heat setting scratch plates, don't forget they're plastic, so don't heat them up too much, because you know what happens to plastic when it gets hot, it melts. I was emailed by a guy once who said that he was heat setting a scratch plate and he was holding it in his hand and it just drooped because he heat set it too much. You know, he was asking, was there any way to fix it? If you're lucky you can heat it up again and stick it on something dead flat, but you know, 99% of the time that's it. Once it melts, it's melted, it's knackered. So be careful, okay? Yeah, so now we'll just cover this in base coat seal of white. There you go. How easy was that? There we have it. 1 prepped scratch plate. All good to rumble now. So now you can just go ahead, paint your artwork on that, and then clear coat it. So there you go. We did the guitar. We've just done the scratch plate. So it's all good to rumble now. Thus ends our tutorial on how to prep a guitar. Hope it was useful. If you've got any questions, feel free to give me a message or email me or whatever. I spend a lot of time in front of the PC, so if I've got time to help you out, then I will. I'm no expert, everybody has a different way of doing stuff, but I've been painting guitars now for a few years and never had any problems, touch wood. So this way I know works. There are other ways that work as well, but this is my method.